All right, everyone, we're live. I'm sitting here talking away. I was wondering what the hell was going on. And the next thing you know, I thought, oh, I forgot to put my headset on. So, as I was saying, seems how nobody heard that, I will be finishing up the SD90MAC. I did find a spot for the speaker that I wanted to use, so we've got that already put in place. All we got to do now is get the lights wired up, plug in the decoder, get it on the track, and then everybody can see all the lighting. How you doing, intro? Hello, Nancy. How you doing? Yeah, I know there's no camera. Oh, you want me to turn my camera on? Oh, see, here I am. Now you don't see me. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Intro. So I went ahead and got things a little bit prepared just so we can get this installed, done, and over with. We'll just wait for a few more people to show up, I guess. But as for the prime mover sound, the only one that they have in the decoder is the 710. And I have a funny feeling that 710 prime movers to 16 cylinder. This is supposed to have the 20 cylinder because I compared that sound with ESU's lock sound, a 710 prime mover, and it's completely different. So when I find myself a couple of these SD90MACs, because I really like the looks of them, I'll be putting the ESU lock sound in mind and having the proper prime mover installed on that decoder, downloaded, I should say. So, and then I can take this to the hobby shop. See, he's going to be closed tomorrow, so he's not open today. Today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians out there. I'll deliver this locomotive Friday when I get off work, so I can get paid. And then we'll start working on another one. So, and I have a bunch of decoders I'm going to have to order when I'm there. Gemma, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So I'll be buying at least 2 or 3 decoders this week for myself, so I can start getting some of my other locomotives back on the layout. And everything. Well, I'm glad you're okay there, Gemma. Good to hear. So when I'm done my smoke, we'll start hooking the lights up to the board, and then closing up the locomotive and getting it all put back together, and give it a little bit of a test run. So whatever prime movers happens to be in that decoder, this is what we're going to listen to, because I got to cycle through the prime movers and find the right one. And I can just hear it now. That's not the right one. It's okay. I don't care if it's the right one because we're only testing it. And then we get to look at all of the pretty little lights that I put in. And then when I do have the right prime mover, I'm going to shoot a little video on it, pulling some cars and stuff. So. And then I want to see how it tracks around certain turns, certain curves on my layout. So, because it is a bit longer than my other locomotives, because it is a long one. You staying out of trouble, Nancy? Nancy always seems to find herself into some trouble sometimes. Yep, staying out of trouble. That's good to hear, Nancy. I'm glad you're staying out of trouble. I wish I could say the same for myself. Sometimes I like to get myself in trouble. Just saying. Well, let's see. We got 5 in here watching, and see if only one person from the model railroad community is here. Go figure. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll get started. So I'll flip to another camera. Seeing as how I had to steal the camera that I'm using from the other corner of the layout, the street shot. All right. And there we go. So as you can see, the cab and everything's all put together. So I decided not to put the cab light in. So I took the cab light out. So I did have it glued in, but it wasn't very bright. So I figured why even bother? Because I don't want to be using up all my good ones that I use for my headlights. So, and I've got all the little pads already pre-soldered. All I have to do is just put a little flux on, set the wire on the pad, and then touch it with the soldering iron. Move that wire out of the way. As you can see, here's where I've got the speaker. It'll be sitting in this area in the front of the locomotive here, because there's lots of room. I've already did a test fit when I was putting this on. I just had tape holding it on before I actually got this sealed in there nicely now. So we're going to hook up the front headlight first, and then we'll do the ditch lights. Now, on the one side of the pad is your 12-volt plus, which is your common, and then the other wire goes here. So the headlight and the one wire from the ditch lights will go on to this pad, And then this little brown wire right here will go onto function number 6 to this tiny little pad over this way. First, we're going to get this headlight hooked up, so we're going to do the negative part first. My fingers would just cooperate. Just a little touch. Bingo, she's attached. Alright, so now we're going to do the other wire onto the common pad. And when you do this, try not to burn your fingers. Alright, so these wires are now attached. Basically, I just want to trim this wire down just a wee bit. And then we'll solder onto this teeny tiny little pad. This thing is really small, so just don't want to have too much wire sticking out of it. So we're going to have very little wire attached to that. So we'll get this tinned up. And once we get everything wired up, and then we got to wire up the speaker as well. And the speaker sits on the 2 little pads on the other side of the board. So one speaker wire goes here, and then the other one right next to it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do the small pad. And we'll just trim that wire down. I think I see how much I'm going to need. And we need to trim that down just a bit more. A little bit more. Just a little bit of flux, not a whole lot, right? Because it heats the board and solder up a lot quicker. I need to get my magnifying glasses on for this part, because that board is really small and I don't want to mess anything up. So And what did I do with my magnifying glasses now? They always seem to grow legs and they end up going into a different area all the time. Oh, there they are. All right. So seeing as how these won't go over my headphones, I'm just going to have to take my headphones off for a few seconds. All right. That little wire is done. That way, you see, when I put the decoder on, I can just lift this wire up and slide the decoder underneath this wire and plug it in. So we'll have to do the same for the speakers. So like I say, how long that speaker wire is, I don't need all that. So basically going to cut them both at the same time, just to save time. So I'm going to go probably about that long. And we'll get the speaker wires done. All right. Time to put them on the, now these pads are a little bit bigger than the one I just soldered to, so I couldn't believe how small those little pads are. Time for me magnifying glasses again. Yes? Yep. All right. Speaker wire is done. Everything's all in there wired up nicely. And now it's time to do the rear light, and then we can start closing this up. So as you can see, I had to extend some wire a little bit. So I'm just going to trim this down a bit more. Last wire. All right. These handrails seem to keep popping out of their socket. You get back in there. And see, I just use my finger and just start tucking the wire in, making sure no wire starts coming out from the side or down. There we have it. It's all put back together. Hey, Susan, how you doing? So before I put the handrails back on, I'll throw it up on the layout, and I'll move one of my other cameras. And we'll have a look and we'll do a little test. Now that it's all put back together. But first I have to move a train, so or flip a camera first. So how are you today, Susan? I hope you're good. I hope Ken's good too. There we go. Hey. All right, turn the layout on and then get a train moved out of my way. Now I'll just move the camera up here. Somewhat. I'll be picking the camera up anyways and showing off the lights. Oh, you know what I forgot? Silly me. I can't believe I frickin' did that. How come it's not working? Not thinking, because I was all excited. Hey, I get to put it on the layout and play with it. Look what I forgot to put in. Now I have to take the frickin' thing apart again. Because I forgot to put the decoder in. Go figure. Excuse me while I hide. Well, I can't believe I did that. Damn. Eh, It would help if I had that in there. Holy shit. Let's try this again, shall we? They're easy coming off. Sometimes you just have to finesse it, to get it back on. Just don't force anything when you do this. Just move it around until you find where it's supposed to go. Got no wires, making sure no wires are interfering. All right, what is going on? Well, everything's getting in there all right. Just hang on here. I was just trying to get it past the walkway, so I sit down in the clips. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I can't believe I did that. I'll move the camera in a minute. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to take it apart. For some reason, my ditch lights ain't working. Oh well, the headlights are working anyways. That's the main thing. All right. I'll have to open it back up, but I'll do that off camera later. Find out why the ditch lights ain't working. All right. And just take a couple locomotives off because these things are really loud. There we go. That way we'll be able to hear the other one. All right. So there's the front headlight anyways. I should turn the microphone on the camera. I'll shut my headset off and we'll flip over to the camera microphone. Okay. I can take my headset off. Hello, Dave Larson. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and find it while the disconnect's not working.
Just so I'm not holding on to the camera, I'll just put the camera up here. So we'll go through the audio assist on this by hitting function 8 4 times.
Welcome to Audio Assist. Use button 1 to hear the sound programming options. Use button 2 to hear the lighting programming options. Use button 3 to hear the motor control programming options. Use button 4 to hear additional options. Use button 1 to adjust sound volumes. Use button 2 to map a sound to a button. Use button 3 to select a prime mover. Press button 1 to rotate through the prime mover manufacturers. Press button 2 to select an individual prime mover. Press button 3 if your engine has 2 prime movers. Press button 4 if your engine has 1 prime mover. Use button 9 to return to the previous menu. Baldwin. EMD. 2 prime movers active. EMD 567 non-turbo. EMD 567 turbo charged. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 1. EMD 645 non-turbo. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 3. EMD 645 turbo charged. EMD 710 turbo charged. EMD 567 non-turbo.
So those are all the different prime movers that I'm rotating through.
Turbo charged. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 1. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 2. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 3. EMD 645 turbo charged. EMD 710 turbo charged. 1 prime mover active. GE.
Nope, I hit the wrong button.
Alco, Baldwin, EMD, EMD 567 non-turbo. EMD 567 turbo charged. EMD 645 non-turbo. EMD 645 non-turbo. EMD 645 non-turbo. Locomotive 3. EMD 645 turbo charged. EMD 710 turbo charged. Saved. Press button 1 to rotate through the prime mover manufacturer. Use button 1. Use button 1 to bye.
Okay, now that we got the 710 prime mover selected, we'll see what kind of horn it comes with. Hello, Robert. So that's the quill horn. You just push the button once and it goes off for a little bit on its own.
Baldwin, DS44750.
Oh, wrong button. How you doing, Jack? So I use buttons, functions 10 and 11 to rev up the prime mover. So let's go into audio assist again and see if we can do some adjustments on the speaker.
Night mode. Sound mode active. Night. Sound mode active. Night. Welcome to Audio Assist. Use button 1 to hear the sound programming options. Use button 2 to hear the lighting programming options. Use button 1 to adjust sound volumes. Use button 1 to adjust the master volume. Use button 2 to adjust sound volumes. Use button 9 to return to the previous menu. Use buttons 3 and 4 to rotate through the sound types. Use button 1 to decrease or button 2 to increase the volume of the sound you selected. Windshield wipers. Stop sound. Sanding valve. Reverse sound. Prime mover. Mute. Momentum. Manual notch down. Horn short. Horn quill. Horn long. Forward sound. Exhaust dynamic brake. Direction change. Coupler clink. Brake squeal. Brake release. Bell. Air spitter. Air compressor. Windshield wipers. Stop sound. Sanding valve. Reverse sound. Rotate whistle. Reverse sound. Prime mover. Saved. Use buttons 3 and 5.
All right. Well, the speaker's not very loud, and it's a TCS wow sound speaker too, so. It's a TCS 12 sound decoder, Jack. Unfortunately, it's not the right prime mover. That's the only 710 that TCS wow sound has in there. And obviously, it's a 16 cylinder. And it's supposed to be a 20 cylinder for the SD90MAC. So I'll have to explain that to this fellow because he likes how it revs up and revs down when it senses, load grades, and when it's going up a hill, it'll start notching up all on its own. That's what makes TCS wow sound so unique. Because even the slightest little load that you put on it notches up quite nicely on its own as you just slowly increase the throttle. Now you can have your throttle set up the other way, that as you increase your speeds, it'll start revving up on, when you're moving the throttle around. But when you start having it the realistic and prototype way, the guy's going to like it, but I'm not sure if he's going to like the sound file for this. And if that's the case, then I'll just buy that and explain to him that we can put a ESU lock sound 21 pin decoder in there with the proper prime mover. The only drawback is that you're not going to get the automatic revving up and revving down. That's the only difference. But I like the TCS wow sound decoders. Like I said, they're one of the ones I would buy. I don't have a problem with them because they're the second decoder on my list. I'm actually going to do a couple of my diesels up with some wow sound too. Yeah, just to break it up a bit. Wild man, how's it going? Josh, thanks for tuning in, buddy. So now I'm going to have to go into the lighting functions. I'll do that off camera. find out why the I got to find out what wire those ditch lights are sitting on, because it doesn't tell you. It just tells you to go through the lighting functions. So. And there's 6 different lighting functions on these on this decoder. So you can have ditch lights, DPU light if you want, cab lights, or working number boards. Unfortunately, it's too bad I couldn't get these number boards lit up. It's kind of hard to shine a light behind solid plastic. You know what I mean? So I don't know why Kato should have made glass number boards in the first place for this unit. And of course, these units don't have number boards in the back of them. Basically, there's no room. They just put the number right dead center underneath the headlight, and they'll switch directions. So these units don't come with number boards in the back. See, there's where the number 6, right underneath the headlight. So, but all in all, it is a nice unit. It is heavy, and it's long. It's the longest unit on the layout right now. So we'll see how it's going to take some of my curves. And if I like what I see, like I said, I'd like to get a couple of these myself. So, because these are nice looking units. I like these. So we'll just go through the lighting functions. Find out. I'm probably going to have to map the ditch lights to a certain wire if that's in that decoder. So that install is pretty much done. The only thing left to do is put the couplers back on, put the handrails back on, shoot a video, and load the video up on my channel, and we'll get to see it in action. So I got one more of those to do. So whenever he gives it to me, he gives me when I bring a locomotive back. A couple of weeks later, he gives me another one. So every 2 weeks, I'm doing one. So kind of hoping when I take it Friday, he might as well give me the other one now, and I can get it done and get it back to you the following Friday, right? So that's how that works. So seeing how I don't have to take that apart, why don't I just put the couplers back on there? Why don't we play with it for a little bit? Hey, there's a thought. There's an idea. Going back to work, Jack? Hello, Nora. How you doing? I thought, Nora, you were supposed to be working today. But not unless he's done for the day. Who knows? You never know with Nora. Nancy, you go have a look in the green room if you want to come up on panel. There's an invite sitting there for you. Thank you. Yes, it is the Canadian Thanksgiving, and to everybody in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Nora. Appreciate that. No, I didn't put ditch lights on the back of this unit. Like I said, I like to get a couple of them units myself. Woo. So where are you, Nora? Are you at home or on your phone at work?
Oh, you going in at 3:30 this afternoon? Oh, I see. Do you feel like coming up for a little bit? I sent you an invite over on Hangouts there before you go to work. If you want to come up for a little bit, that's fine. If not, that's okay. No big deal. We're going to flip cameras and we're going to get the put the plow back on, handrails, and decoder. Not the decoder, the couplers. Well, Jack, I've seen one come through here last year. First time I've seen an SD90MAC come through our city. Didn't have ditch lights in the back. So, all right, I'm going to flip the camera and we'll go back to the desktop camera and the workstation. And I'll keep an eye in the basement in case somebody pops in. Guess who's popping in?
Hello.
Yeah, you can see the light just went out because it's got a keep light, so it was still running when I took it off the track. See the light's back on. Oh, that's wrong. Right. No, wait. Yeah. Throw the plow back on. I'm just glad that when this guy put things together, he didn't glue anything. These are just basically a pressure fit. It just meant to snap right in.
All right.
Yeah, there. See, I can shake it and the plow won't come off now. The plow is installed back into its home. Just want to make sure it's everything's sitting in the holes the proper way. Yep.
Well, you did a good job on it, regardless. There's always going to be problems, no matter what you do.
Hang on, Nancy. I can't hear you. I forgot to do something with my audio here. Hang on. Do. Now you can say something.
Oh, I was going to say, there's always going to be something that goes wrong, no matter how hard you try not to have it done.
Oh, I know. It is what it is.
So, oh.
All right, where's my trusty tweezers? I really got to get myself a magnetic screwdriver for this kind of work.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm just sitting here. I was sitting here just relaxing and putting together a wooden stagecoach I'm building.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I've been trying to sit here figuring out how to put the damn doors on here.
Right.
All you got to go with is picture. There's no words, just the pictures. And sometimes that, with me being so visual and so audio, I want I want to see and hear how it's done. I don't want to have to sit there and try to figure out a dumb picture.
Mhm. There we go. Couplers are back on. And we'll get the foam pad out. And we shall get the handrail back on. Now on these Kato units, these handrails come off. They come in two sections. So there's a little tiny pin here that sits on this one, part of the handrail, and it just plugs right into the end here. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt to get in. So you just have to do a little finessing.
All right.
And be patient.
Judge Jack says, don't forget Ron weathering.
This is not my locomotive, Jack.
He says, back to work. I go, have a good day at work, Jack.
Yeah. If it was my locomotive, then yeah, I probably would do a little bit of weathering, but I don't. All I was supposed to do is just install lights in the decoder. That's it. I don't think the guy would be too appreciative if I went ahead and weathered it without his permission.
Right? Uh-huh.
That just wouldn't be good for business. Trying to get these back in is a real pain in the butt too. Just got to find where the hole is and push it in. They're not the easiest things to put back on.
No.
But at least they're a tough, durable plastic, though. That's why I like them. So,
All right.
not like the other manufacturers' handrails where they break real easy. All I'm doing is just give it a slight little pressure and push down. If I push too hard, I will snap it. But just have to be careful. So now we just got to slide this little piece here into this little hole. If I can find it. There we go. Oh, almost had it. There, that side's on. Now I've noticed while I was working on this that the owner, because I made a phone call and I asked him about the back handrails, and he said, yeah. He said, when I was putting it together, I accidentally broke them. I said, yeah, well, your glue job didn't work very well. I asked him what kind of glue he used. He said, well, I just used model glue. I said, no, don't be using that. I said, don't worry, I'll fix them up. So
Right.
I'll get them fixed the right way.
I just use whatever modeling glue I can afford. I've been using the The Model Masters.
Yeah, well, good. I would be, Nancy, if I was you, I'd be just getting yourself a small bottle of clear Gorilla Glue, like this.
Right.
And it's like it comes in, it's a gel form.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and a little tiny bit goes a long way.
Doesn't that stuff expand though?
Huh?
Doesn't that stuff expand though?
No.
Okay. I don't want it expanding.
No, it doesn't expand. It bonds pretty quickly, but it doesn't bond as fast as Crazy Glue because it's a gel form. Just got to give it a little time to have it, set up.
Right.
So. Oh, you can play that. I put that handrail back in and it found the hole where it was supposed to go in the hole by itself. It just slipped right in. See, it knows where it's supposed to go. Nope. Back in there. That's the only thing about these handrails, because especially on this type of unit, the SD90MAC by Kato, whatever you want to say, comes off in 3 sections. So there's a section here that he broke off. The pin that's supposed to sit inside the red part, that's broke off.
Right.
So you've got this section of your handrail, and then you got the would help if I had the damn thing in camera. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll just present myself. There we go.
Yeah.
Or let's see if we can put Nancy on the sidelines. There we go. So they come apart in 3 sections. So this white section comes off, and then you have this section here, and then you got this little section here that's also separate that you put on.
Right.
So, but I guess when he was doing it, he broke the pin that goes inside. And same thing with the end handrails as well. There's 3 sections to the end handrails. You've got the red part that's just on top of the deck, and then you got your climbers, which also just plug right into the
Right.
deck handrails. So.
Awesome.
All we got left to do now is just put the front grab irons on the unit, and away we go. So. Would help if I had the right side on. All right. There's a hole in the staircase where it just sits into, and then you got to find where it plugs into on the front of the locomotive.
All right. All right. Bye, Troublemaker. Have a good one. Hello,
All right,
by the
come
way.
on in here later, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
So what are you doing now?
What I'm doing now is put my handrail on.
Okay.
The anti-climbers. I was putting it on backwards. Oh well. I know the holes around there somewhere. But you're sitting underneath that grab iron. All right, where's my big magnifying glasses, man? You take my magnifying.
No.
Sure, I thought I saw them in your hands.
I have wooden pegs in my hands right now. I'm trying to put these stupid stagecoach doors on, and it's not going that well.
Yeah. Let's get a little light on the subject here. See where the hole is for that handrail. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right underneath the grab iron there. And you go.
Huh?
So it's supposed to go in further than that. There we go. That's better. There, that one's back on. Now it's time to do a little repair. And then, of course, this popped back out, but I'll fix that later. So I got to be turning the local over anyways to work on the inside. So here's a section that got broke. And this guy tried to glue it back together. So he didn't completely break the section that's supposed to plug in. There's still a little piece there, but not very much.
All right.
All right. So you take a little bit of Gorilla Glue, and we're not going to put a whole lot on there. Just enough so
It reaches it up.
just so the glue can grab onto both parts.
All right.
All I do is just put a little drop in the beer bottle cap. My trusty toothpick. Just scraping.
Oh, I love toothpicks. Don't you just love toothpicks? They're so helpful and stuff.
Oh yeah, I always make sure I have.
I got to get more of those.
Toothpicks are always a necessity in the house. So when we run out, we always buy 4 packages of toothpicks.
I can get a bottle of 2 in a packet at a dollar store. That's where I get my toothpicks, is at a dollar store. Cheaper, and you can get 2 bottles full.
So I'm basically touching both ends where I'm going to attach it,
Okay.
just like that. And then we just slowly move it back into place. I trade on trusty magnifying glasses just to make it look bigger and so I can see and make sure it's in the right position. So that'll be dry in no time. So we'll just carefully set that down and we'll just repair the other end. And we'll do the same thing. So I only put a little bit on the end, not a whole lot. Just like that. And we just move that into place. So I'm just going to stand it up and just I still have a little bit of time to move it around. Make sure I get it in the right spot. And we'll just let that dry now. So the repair job is done on that. So throw it back where they're supposed to be. So that locomotive is done. Officially finished.
Yay!
So
Yay! That always feels nice, doesn't it?
yep. Stay in there. I gotta remember to stop, not to grab it around here, else I'll knock that out of its hole again. There we go.
All right.
So she's a done.
She's a done, huh?
He is a done. Oh, well, all right. Let's go back to my camera.
It's a nice loco.
Yeah, they are nice little units.
I like it.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of those for myself. Now, I did see some real nice heritage units that Kato has. The guy's asking a little too much money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you want me to pay $400 for a DC unit? I don't freaking think so, my friend.
No.
Not at $400. At $400, I expect it to come with sound. Not a DC unit that has no sound.
Right.
So. So. Hello, Christy. East Black Widow 24 is in the chat.
Hello, Christy.
How are you, my dear? Hope you're good. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I'll have to get some more lights. I'm going to have to order some more lights from Scott Downey. I'm getting low.
Yeah. Ron, look at.
Hang on, Nancy. Let me present you.
I just got to get the doors on now.
Oh, yeah. That's coming up good.
Yeah, this is a stagecoach, a wooden stagecoach.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of my birthday gifts that was given to me for my birthday this summer.
Did you get the horses to go with it or no?
The horses come with it. Yeah, horses come with it. But we show you a picture of the. Yeah, the horses will come with.
You got to turn your green screen off.
Green screen.
Whenever you're going to show something, turn the green screen off.
Yeah, I'm learning that. So, all right. So let me bring chat back up again because I lost my chat. All right. So this is the stagecoach and what it will look like when it's done. And you see that has the wooden horses in the front of it.
Yeah.
So this is what it will look like ultimately when it's all done.
Mm.
And it's supposed to move too. You wind it up on the bottom. I can show you that mechanism back down there. But this is the winder right here. And you just wind that up, and then on the end there's a couple of little clip thingies, and you just pull that clip up here, and it releases it, and then it zoom. They said it can go. It can go about 5 feet before it stops.
Oh yeah.
So anyway. So yes, I've been working on that, and I've already made a few errors on it, but it's coming out okay despite everything I've done wrong.
Well, you're taking your time on it,
Yeah.
That's the one thing. You got to build something without no instructions.
Well, yeah. When I got color pictures here.
Yeah.
I got color pictures, but all I got is pictures that show you kind of where the pieces go and what numbers they are, but it doesn't show you how to put them on there.
Mm.
It just shows you the pictures.
Yeah.
That's all it shows you. It's just pictures. And I need something that tells me and lets me see firsthand how it's done. And I'll get it. I tell you, if I can do this, I can do just about anything.
Yeah.
This has been a challenge, and my next project to work on is a rover. And this moves too.
You can go into Mars. It looks like it's a moon, one of those moon rovers.
Yeah, it's the Opportunity rover.
Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah. So anyway.
Did you have a late night last night, Nancy?
I didn't sleep well.
No.
So and the fire alarm went off like 2 times in the night.
Oh yeah.
So kind of made me mad, but yeah.
I'm just gonna let those handrails dry for a little bit. The ones I just got done repairing before I put it on the layout.
Don't blame you.
So
Anyway. Maybe. I'm going to get out to my layout at some point today. At some point. And do some things out there and make sure that the track is all ready to go and everything is clean and on the tracks and stuff like that, so that when I do my live stream, that hopefully I won't have things going wrong. So
excuse me.
yeah. Oh, gee, neither. You kind of picked in a real early time. Yappa's still sleeping. That's why he's not here.
Yeah.
It's only, what, 4:30 their time.
Yep. Well, it's it's 2 o'clock here our time, so for me, anyways, Eastern Daylight Time is 2 o'clock. So
and you're still on Thanksgiving holiday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. People can just catch the replay.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Because I got to lay down and go to and have a few hours sleep before I go into work tonight. So that's why I went live at 12:30.
Right.
Just to get this finished up. So.
I don't know where everybody's at, though. Who lives in the U.S.? It seems like everybody should be up already. I mean, it's about what, 11:09 a.m. my time.
Well, it is a work day for everybody, so. Except for people in Canada.
Yeah.
No work day for us.
No work day for you guys.
Now, it's too bad it's in Conrail. Oh well.
Ah,
Now here's a nice. I'm going to show you. This is an SD90MAC, Nancy.
yeah.
I'm going to screen share that. So they're basically the 90s SD90MACs and SD80MACs are pretty much the same locomotive. So
All right.
screen share. Put that up. There we go.
Oh yeah, Sparky would love that.
He would drool all over this.
Yep, he would. He'd be over at your house trying to steal it.
Yep.
I've never seen such a Conrail fan in my life. He's he's a major Conrail fan.
Oh, I know he's Conrail happy.
So,
well, there's two Conrail SD90MACs for sale. One's all weathered up. What I'm looking for is another -9 to go with the two CN-9s I already have.
all right.
Hopefully, if I can find another one, hopefully it's a different road number, because I don't want to have repeat road numbers, because then I'll have to patch it out and change the number, and I don't feel like doing that.
Yep. I don't blame you there.
Oh, well, maybe I'll buy this one instead. I don't know. There's two of them. Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. He's got two of these for sale.
Huh.
This fellow.
How much are they?
I'll tell you that in a minute. Just hang on. They got two of these. He's got two of these. I like Southern Pacific myself.
Right.
So I'll think about buying one. He wants how much did he want for the two of them, which is a pretty good price. Let's see, it's $240 US or
Wow.
$315 Canadian.
Wow. Little out of my budget.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I buy everything El Cheapo.
Oh yeah.
Can't afford any high overpriced stuff right now.
Well, there's a few Kato units that I'm looking for, so
I want to get another Heritage unit is what I want to get. But I got to find the right kind of company to carry it.
right.
A Rio Grande Heritage unit. But I also want to get some more UPs because I like the UPs. And there's one particular engine that I'm looking at also getting because I'm going to have like UP, Rio Grande, and probably a couple of Santa Fe's on the layout because of the fact that Santa Fe used to be part of the Rio Grande route.
Yeah.
And so I'll probably put a few Santa Fe's, and I found this one Santa Fe engine that I really, 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 really want, but I have to save up good money for it because it's like $200 and some odd for it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, oh, and it has sound and everything, DCC with sound and lights and everything. So
Yeah, that Sioux Line SD60 that I have, that I've put the non-sound decoder in, that's going to be going up on eBay. So very shortly.
Right.
Oh, because I bought that for resale, so I thought, well, you know, I'll refurbish it and fix it up and sell it. But a TCS what was it, T6 decoder, which is a really good decoder.
Right.
So yeah, I just can't seem to find what I'm looking for on eBay right anymore. So
Hmm.
yeah, because I've got my own little eBay store too that I use to sell stuff, like, you know, for railroad stuff. So
Have you sold quite a bit on eBay?
yeah, that's where I sold all of my N scale stuff. When I was getting out of N scale, I put everything up. Lots of 5 cars for so much. I put them up on the auction block. Auctioned everything off. So,
Huh.
and then I had a bunch of HO locomotives that I sold on eBay because I needed some money quick. So
Right.
these were all weathered up units. So I sold a pair of Broadway Limited locomotive SD40-2s. A pair of those Canadian Pacific, and they were all weathered up.
All right.
And they all had sound, and all I had to do was just drop
I don't know if I can.
just drop in a decoder in it. Because it's already got the sound. You just need it, you know, in order to activate the sound functions on DCC, you just drop in a regular DCC decoder into it. It just plugs right in.
Right.
Because it came with a 9-pin plug, and I just plugged it in. So
Um. I don't know. Yeah. Uh,
don't mind me, Nancy. I'm just going to move the camera.
all right.
So the one that I got sitting on the tripod, I'm going to move that back over to the freight yard area. And get it plugged back in. And Well, hopefully, no more hurricanes come through Louisiana.
I hope not, because I'm
Yeah.
tired of waiting to have to move. Right now, I'm having to wait a long time now because they're so battered out there. There's not going to be anywhere for me to go out there. Because so many hotels and a lot of places just really got knocked up bad. The one hotel that I stayed in last time, the whole roof came off of it and was destroyed, and it shattered in the street, and yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, the whole hotel was just destroyed. So the whole roof came off of it.
Oh, yeah.
All the rooms were destroyed, and yeah. So a lot of places out there were destroyed. A lot of them. You should see the rooftops. I saw some of the rooftops of some of those places. The roofs on a lot of the houses and stuff like that were just ripped off. And a lot of the tarps that were already on these houses from the last hurricane all came off. So your camera's off again.
Yeah, I'm just moving another camera right now. I'll turn it back on in a minute.
Oh. Hi, Anthony. I just now noticed Anthony came in. I was in on another tab. Hi, Anthony.
Hello, Anthony. How you doing, buddy?
He says bullshit.
Yeah, I know. You can send Anthony a like if you'd like, Nancy, while I'm looking around over here. If you want.
Okay.
Anthony feels like coming up.
Okay. Hang out here.
So I'm just gonna monkey with my cameras for just for a few seconds.
All right. Let me get in here. I'm trying to. My computer is so slow.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. I can't get nothing to come up. All right, so hold on, Anthony. I'm really trying here. My computer is just not doing what it needs to be doing. Every time I go into StreamYards, my computer just has a fit. It won't go into other. Okay, I might do this. I'm just going to send it to him in Messenger. Because I can get Messenger to come up. get him to come up. Jeez, Louisa, come on. Come on, stupid computer. I don't all day to wait for you. Hopefully that went through.
Well, we'll find out. If not, I'm done fooling with that
Anthony,
camera.
check your Facebook Messenger. I hope it went through.
Yeah, because I'm going to run that local back and forth for a little bit and give it a little bit of a shakedown. I just want to play with it.
I couldn't get Hangouts to come up. So I sent it to him in Messenger. My computer would do Messenger, but it wouldn't do Hangouts.
Oh, I see. All right, I'll send him one over in Hangouts right now. There we go. That's if he feels like coming up. It's up to him.
Thank you. I sent it to him in Messenger too, so he has it in 2 different spots. So,
Oh yeah.
Anthony, you want to come up? Have a chit chat. I would love to see you. I miss you.
That locomotive is sitting on the layout. I've got the prime mover shut off, and it's making all kinds of movers up, making all kinds of noises. We'll give that, like I said, we'll just give that locomotive a little bit of a shakedown. So.
Okay.
I'll turn the mic on the other camera. Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
Here he comes. Anthony!
Hey, lady.
How you doing?
Oh, doing good now that yesterday we got our power and electricity back for a second time.
Well, that's good.
So how the house and everything fared this time?
Delta was nowhere near Laura. Nowhere near.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
not saying she was lightweight. I mean, for my area, she was a lightweight. But for south of me, she hammered the hell out of them again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did she chop up Lake Charles again?
Yeah, Lake Charles, Cameron, all that got hit again. Flood. Yeah, this time they got flooded because Delta had more water than wind. Laura was less water, a lot of wind. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, Donna.
yeah, I mean, as far as
I see you too.
where I'm at around my house, around my house, everything was pretty much, okay, except for the power and the cable been out. That's because the patchwork that they had patched for Laura got destroyed again.
Oh, okay.
So they basically they had to put it back up for a second time. Yeah. But now they sent a 2,000-man crew in this area to actually fix it and not patch it. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. Hopefully, hurricane season's done. This, Hopefully, it's over for this year.
is there? Do you know if there's still a train station left in Lake Charles where I would get off if I came?
Dad, I couldn't tell you because I don't even go in that direction because most of the roads are flooded.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well,
I stay in my area here in the north.
I'll be waiting a while before I come back there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let
yeah.
Louisiana rebuild a little bit before I even think about coming.
Yeah, because most of the places you were staying around here are damaged.
Uh-huh. Hello, Joseph.
The hotel, I'm sure, is gone.
Well, the roof, yeah. So most of them is just roof damage, you know.
Hi, Joseph.
Well,
yeah.
except for the ones that were 2 stories, some of them don't have a second story anymore.
Yeah.
They're 1-story villas now. He gonna file bankruptcy, shut down, get a big insurance check, and then he just gonna fix the first floor and call it villas.
I did have a 2-story house. Now I got a bungalow.
Yeah. Here's your single floor bungalow. Yeah.
All very good, Joseph. And how are you doing, buddy?
So, Anthony.
Yeah, huh? Oh yeah.
I'm building a stagecoach.
Yeah, I see that.
So,
Yeah.
anyway.
All I can say is you just got too much time on your hand, Nancy. Too much time.
I'm just trying to keep busy. I mean,
Oh, I know. You got to keep your mind busy. I know. Trust me. Yeah. Well, I can say in these areas, there's going to be plenty of work for a lot of people.
yeah.
I tell people, Mother Nature's destruction, just like war, there's money involved for everybody. Yeah, because if you're a carpenter, a painter, or engineer, you're going to be busy.
Well, I'm just glad you guys are okay. I was really worried about you this second time around. I was like, oh no.
But this one, as soon as it hit land, it turned hard right. So we just got the far left end of it, which is usually the better side of a hurricane. Yeah. So,
Joseph Grohl's been watching Halloween movies before he goes.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, Delta wasn't a lightweight, but it didn't have the impact that Laura had. But it had a lot of water.
Yeah.
Because the initial surge from Delta was 35 feet.
Wow.
Above the coastline. That's 35 feet now. Yeah. If you lived on a beach house, you was one there in the balcony going, oh shit, I should have lived.
Yeah. I think you guys need houses. You guys need houses that are on stilts out there.
Well, yeah, most of them were on stilts, but that's not a guarantee. Yeah. Because you're talking 190 mile an hour wind on top of 35-foot swells coming in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The only buildings that made it on the coast are the ones that had the solid concrete walls.
Right.
Yeah. Believe it or not, they got houses on the coastline down Grand Chenier, which is right on looking right at the Gulf. And they actually have big buildings that are solid concrete walls, roof, and everything. Only thing you got is big bay doors that open, to get in and out. And the house is on the 2nd floor.
Wow.
The bottom is just like a big garage. Yeah. With pumps. That way yeah. No, they got those too. In case you don't have any power, you got a deal. You can slide in and each person get on each side and do the old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you like to be doing that for 3 hours? Yeah. It's when you make sure you got a pump that runs on solar. Yeah. No, I got a notice that that Ron went live. And we got to jump on here and say hi because we're getting ready to go run the roads again. I'm going to check on some property. Check on my property. Get out of the house for a while anyway.
All right.
We'll see how much trouble we can get in. Now this time we was only what, for 2 days without power? About a day and a half, really. About a day and a half I was out of power this time.
Wow.
Like I said, it didn't do a lot of damage. It just broke what was already fixed from the last one.
Well, I'm just so glad that it didn't. I was so worried because I sat there and I went, oh God, no.
Yeah, he went up. That was 2 of them in a row, straight up the same path. Except for Delta kind of curved hard right faster than the last one did.
Last one comes straight up.
Yeah, the last one comes straight up between me and Texas. This one kind of swung off, and we got the far left side, which is the better side of a hurricane to be in. It's the weaker side of it anyway. If you're in the center, if you're in the center to the back right side, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah.
Everyone keeps asking me when I'm going to move out there. Everyone keeps asking me when I'm going to move out there. So I always say, not for a while.
Yeah, but you know, I tell people, they say, I can't believe you live down there with all them hurricanes. I said, yeah, but look, I don't care where you go. You got to deal with something.
Yeah.
Because if you go up certain places in the north, you might not get hurricanes, but you got to deal with blizzards and snowstorms and you know, stuff like that. Yeah. And then if you go out on the California coast, you got to deal with fires and earthquakes. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So
if I came within the next couple of months, though, there probably wouldn't be anywhere for me to go there. I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while because a lot of shit got damaged, you know, and nothing's fast. I mean, infrastructure, yeah, they move pretty quick on it, but when it comes to motels, hotels, and apartment buildings, they drag their feet on that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when the power goes out. If you live on the outskirts, you're going to be the last on the totem pole, you know?
Yeah.
Only reason my power ever gets back on as quick as it does, I'm 4 blocks from the main hospital. They're not going to leave the hospital in the dark, not long.
Right.
Their generators only run so long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was another mail-in ballot they were trying to send me. I was going to send them another video of me going, yeah. There ain't no way I'm sending a mail-in ballot for someone to tamper with. Hell to the no.
That's the only way I can vote.
Well, yeah, but your situation is different. I'm an able-bodied person. Open the freaking poll.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, most of us around here have been out of the mask wearing and scared tactic bullshit anyway.
Out here this year, though, and I hope the president realizes this, out here in Washington State, everybody in this whole damn state is voting by mail. Everybody. Because they're not going to open up the polls this year.
No, because they don't want to lose.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to lose. Not by a landslide anyway.
Well,
which I think it's going to be that anyway.
Not only that, it's because of the COVID. They're not allowing any indoor events.
I know, but that's a scare tactic, girl, because we haven't been in none of that shit. We ain't got people dropping. Yeah. Yeah, her brother-in-law over there, her husband's brother's done had COVID, what, how many times?
3 times.
3 times already. And got rid of it just like you do the flu.
Mm.
Yeah.
Take some medicine. And I mean, hell, look, the president called it, was home 3 days later.
Yeah.
I know, I sat there and I went, you know, because he wouldn't wear a mask. He got what was coming.
I don't wear them either.
forgot what was coming to them.
Yeah. And CBS finally come out and admitted wearing the mask doesn't do a damn thing for you.
So.
Yep. They finally admitted the
Carver.
truth. Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
It's all right. There's going to be a lot of truth about that virus coming out shortly.
Oh, as soon as the election's over, regardless who wins or loses, that COVID's going to be like the flu that we get every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just politicized it so they can scare everybody. See how far they can pull a fucking jackass without a rope.
They want everybody to vote by mail, so that can be lost in the trash can.
Yeah, but like they already found some. Look in
And so
Pennsylvania.
Biden can get the votes.
But he didn't even get the votes in because the ones they found all had Trump on them. they
They want to lose.
no, those 80,000 they found in the garbage all had Trump
They
on
want
them.
to lose Trump's.
But they didn't lose it. That's the point. They know how to track you. People are too stupid to realize. Hey, if any of y'all out there get a mail-in ballot, hold it up in the light. There's a strip in it, okay?
Hello,
They know
Paul.
what to do.
All Carver's in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, Paul, to you and your family.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all Thanksgiving, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
It's their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I forgot. Y'all's in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Y'all in October, and we gotta do it 1 month ahead. You know, 1 month.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Of course, you know.
Thanks, Joseph.
Yeah, well, happy Thanksgiving, Paul.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Paul. Yeah, I just remember that it is Thanksgiving in Canada.
My Thanksgiving is just going to be spent here at home. I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm not going to have the traditional turkey and cranberry sauce and all that. I'm going to have my favorite kielbasa and sauerkraut with black-eyed peas.
Oh yeah, I'm slowly recovering, Paul. We really didn't. I mean, I've been lucky through both of them where I'm at. Other than losing power and a few trees, I'm fine.
You didn't eat those trees anyway, though, did you?
No, I like my trees because unlike most people that try to clear all the trees away from their house, I like shade to where I'm not paying $280 electric bill for running the air.
Yeah.
Right?
I like shade.
Keeps the house a little bit cooler.
Yeah, and I like my pecans that now I ain't gonna get none this year because they got destroyed. All my trees were heavy too. I mean, the branches were hanging because they had so many pecans on them. Gone. Of course, a few neighbors next,
to eat, huh?
few couple rows down, they're like, "Hey, my yard's full of pecans." I'm like, "You're welcome."
You're welcome. They came from my tree.
Yeah, you're welcome for the pecans, and you can thank Laura for the delivery.
Cut the tree.
Who? I didn't say anything about cutting trees. Oh, no, I ain't talking about cutting trees, babe. I'm talking about my pecans I lost.
She don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm on one subject, she's on another. Yeah.
I bet the squirrels didn't feel too good about losing those pecans either.
Oh, them squirrels, look. Squirrels, unlike humans, have been gone for the last 3 months. They knew that shit was coming. They got out of town. I don't know where they went, but the birds and the squirrels have not been here.
Flood it in there and put it all on the plate in there.
Yeah.
They don't walk
Yeah.
The storm is coming. Run!
Yeah. Well, it's a known fact. A horse will know 20 to 30 minutes before an earthquake hits.
Well, it's amazing how they know that.
Well, they feel the vibrations in the ground way before you ever will.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's why if you got a pack of horses going ape shit in a pen, there's a reason.
Yeah.
You got calm horses or calm cows, and all of a sudden they're going ape shit in the field. Something's coming.
Right.
Yeah, they say I'm online before. Be careful what you say.
I'm alive.
Yeah, you're alive. Yeah, we're getting ready to leave here. Y'all about ready to get there?
Where you going? Where you going, Anthony? Where you going?
I don't know. Somewhere besides sitting in these 4 walls.
Yeah, I understand that.
He's gonna go for
It's downpouring here right now, or else I go out, but it's downpouring.
We're going to Funky Town.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because it's clearing all that.
He's showing his age.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it's downpouring here anyway because it's going to clear out all that smoke from the
I got
fire.
up this morning jamming to Shake Your Booty.
Oh God.
So, anyway. It's so good to see you, Anthony, though.
But you know what really pissed me about that last storm? So many people tried to make it more than what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off. Yeah, people saying, "No, it's a 3. It's almost a 4." No, it ain't. It barely got to a 2.
You see me
No.
over there?
Yeah.
I heard it was making landfall.
There's a
Well, there's a delay.
There's a big delay between StreamYard and YouTube.
I heard it made landfall as a Cat 3 and then was downgraded to a 2 later on. That's what I heard, anyway.
No, it landed a 2. It hit land at a 2, and time it hit the shore, it already dropped to a 1. Yeah, that's the shit that pissed me off. People, even the news people. I'm like, really? I'm right here, people. I was going out. That's why you see Donna was going out filming the sky, showing people. No, it's not.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her videos.
Now, Laura was no joke. Yeah, Laura was no joke. When Laura come through here, I wouldn't even open my door. That's how bad the winds were blowing. I wasn't about to go outside during Laura.
Right.
Laura's one of them you get to the center of the house, and you better hope you're not on the list for being called to the maker.
Right.
Because in Laura's wind, you would have. Oh yeah, as I say, with her winds, you would have met your maker that fast delivery speed.
Right. I'm surprised you rode that one out because I was worried about you on that.
Hey, baby, don't do that in the middle of a conversation because I can't keep with both of y'all. Yeah.
Smarter, you can't do 2 conversations at once.
I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. That's why I don't do it. Yeah. That way I can't get that hearsay shit.
Oh yeah.
You're saying what you didn't hear. Yeah. Yeah. And then also that's a pet peeve of mine too, because people do that a lot of times of that me syndrome. Hear me and not them, you know. Yeah.
I know, Don, some people can multitask, other people just refuse.
Yeah. Well, no, but I just think it's rude to be in a conversation. Someone comes up with that me, and I'm like, hey, wait your damn turn.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm just glad you're all okay. I worried.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I said, this last one, other than a lot of water and a lot of rain. Yeah. The last one was more of a hurricane that we know that brings a lot of rain.
How did the ramp outside fare? Did it do okay?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Nate, you gotta realize that ramp in this house is built out of cypress. It's not going anywhere. And if it ever does go anywhere, it's gonna be well above a 5, and they don't go up to but a 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I kept wondering how the house is doing, how the house is faring up and everything. So I was just like,
Well, the only damage was my carport in the back, and that's only because 60-foot of concrete went through it.
right.
So, if it wouldn't have been for the tree breaking and falling down on the roof, it would have been fine. That's the only damage is on the carport.
Wow.
The main house itself, fine. So, people were asking me if my house was creaking and moaning. I said, nope, didn't make a sound. You didn't even know the winds were blowing until you opened the door. And it tried to try to pull it out of your hands to shut it, Boom, boom. I said, yeah, see that? I told my buddy, I said, yep, that girl's got a suction.
How did Marley and Beanie take to it?
It was fine as long as they were in their kennels. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they got a little, kind of little agitated a little bit, but yeah.
Right.
I put them in their kennel, shut the door, and they're just fine. That's their safe place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or Marley would get in my lap and hug my neck.
Yeah, I know how I know how Marley gets. So I was kind of worried for her too, because I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, she got a little antsy, but nothing bad.
Right. And usually animals are the first ones to know what's happening before you know what's happening.
Oh yeah, before it even really got bad here on either one of them, they were all anxious and shaking and nervous. And yeah.
Oh, poor Marley. Marley, where is she, by the way?
Did they leave? Are they getting ready to? Probably getting ready to. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna jump down here. I gotta go do some running, so I just want to get up here and say hi.
Thanks for
Have
coming
a
up.
fun, good day.
Yeah, I will. And now my internet's back on. Maybe it'll stay on. I can get on some lives. Maybe.
Right.
All right. Later, everybody.
All right, later.
Bye, Anthony. Thanks for coming.
No problem. Later.
Bye. It's just you and me. Bye, Donna.
You and me, the local.
Yeah. Hi, Hot Rod Rodney. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Hot Rod Rodney, what's going on?
Bye, Donna. Yeah.
Well, shall we fire the local up? Nancy?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Ready. I'm ready for that thing to get fired up. All right, Joseph. Have a good day.
Go work to her, Joseph.
I saw your mail calls, Rodney. Good job. I'm glad you got some goodies.
Yep.
Yeah, we have pouring down rain out here too, Rodney. We need it though to get rid of the smoke. So I'm not complaining. Man, that's sounding good, Ron. JT1, hello. Does it got the ditch lights now? No.
No. No, I'll still have to go into the decoder and look for the function for the ditch lights and map them to a button.
All right. JT's in the house. He says hello.
Hello, JT.
Wow, that's really looking good. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Paul. The neck brace is just for extra support for my neck because I'm still not fully recovered from the injury. And I've been having some bad headaches, and so that's been helping a lot to keep my neck and my head more in place to keep the headaches down. Hi, DP.
JP, how you doing, buddy? Just doing a little bit of a shakedown on this SD90MAC after I got done installing the lights and decoder in.
Yeah, it's looking good too. I wish all my trains had DCC in them. I want to get DCC in my Union Pacific local one of these times. I'd love to get DCC in that. JT1 wants to know, Toyman, when is the layout expansion going to start?
Layout running sessions?
No, he says, when is the layout expansion going to start?
Oh, not for a while yet. What I'm doing today is just giving this logo a little bit of a run. Seems how it's got about 18 cars to pull.
Right.
Still got to program the locomotive number into it yet.
Where is it? Is it way up there? Oh, there it is. There it is. Here it comes. The carver, Paul says it's quiet. It says smooth and quiet, he says.
Well, it is a nice, smooth running locomotive. Of course, it's Kato. What do you expect?
Paul, you're being too kind. Paul now says that you're a good technician too.
Well, that's because I try and do the best job I can and make sure the customer is going to be real happy with it. Let's see how slow it'll crawl.
Okay.
Speed step 1.
Paul says don't see many run that slow. RD&T is in the house. Hi, RD&T.
Hello,
Randy.
Randy. How you doing?
Let's see if maybe I can send him a link.
I mean, that's crawling really, really slow.
Yeah.
You can see it on the camera. It's hard. It looks like it's hardly moving, right? See how it revs up on its own?
Yeah. It's really nice. Doing nice.
I'm not even touching the throttle.
Well, it's doing nicely. Is it supposed to do that?
Yep. See, I put the throttle down. Hey, there's my hands.
Right? See, we need to call them. A link to come up.
You can see the throttle sitting right here.
Yep. There we go.
You know, if I grab the train and hold it, it should rev up. We'll see if it works.
Randy and Paul, I sent you guys a link in your Twitter if you want to come up.
See my fingers?
Yep. You got 2 fingers there. Yeah.
Good. Now I'm going to back the locomotive up and take my hands off the throttle. Put it on speed step 3.
Okay, Paul, that's okay. I just thought I didn't bite you. And Ken's back shop is in the house. Hello, Ken.
Who's in the house?
Ken's back shop.
Oh, how you doing?
He says Kato's are the best, hands down. I had to get DP in there too. I need to figure out where I have I don't know that I have. I'm not hooked up with it.
Boy, YouTube is really lagging today. Oh,
Come on.
I can't believe how much lag time there is. Quite a bit.
I don't know.
I'm looking at my StreamYard screen and looking over at YouTube. That's up on the other monitor. Boy, this is quite the lag today. So holy, I don't believe how much lag time there is between the two.
All right. DP, I'm not connected with you. I don't know where to send you a link. So if you wanted to come up, I can't get it to you.
Well, is Dave, you want to come up?
No, he hasn't said he wants to, but I was going to invite him, but I'm not hooked up with him, so. I don't have him in my Hangouts or Messenger. But I wanted to know that he was, invited just in case.
Right.
But I'm not hooked up with him, so. Or even in Twitter. I looked for him in Twitter and I couldn't find him.
No. Well, if he types in the chat, he wants to come up, then that's fine. I can send him a link in the chat and then take it down.
Nice. What was that?
That was the dynamic break.
Oh. I'm sitting there going, whoa.
There, I'll hit the quill horn again. All you got to do is push it once and leave it.
Wow. Nice.
Let's see. Let's try and find another horn. This is the horn selection.
Baldwin AS 616. Tobacco 2 chime from Galloping Goose No. Southern Pacific Outcome RSD12, number 2958, Great Chime. Quincy Railroad SWA
I like that one.
Tilt. Nathan M3.
Paul the Carver says European don't fit in there.
Nathan M3. Nathan K5LLA. Nathan K5LA.
Paul likes the first one.
I like that one. So I'll leave it on that horn. Okay, let me see. I can rotate through the different valves too on this thing.
Right? Shit. Oh shit, I can't move it now. I'm just gonna have to leave it right where it's at for right now. Paul says so far the first one was the best here. Now he says yes, that last one was good. It's good. Second bell.
Yeah, I think when I get myself a couple of these units, I'm probably going to end up putting 2 speakers in mine. And I'll be putting ESU lock sound in mine, and of course 2 sugar cube speakers. We'll just move the camera back the other way and we'll wait for it to come by again.
Sorry, Ron, my internet farted.
No, it's all right, Nancy. I kind of figured something happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened or what it did, but yeah, it just farted.
I'll bring it back around and
Don't you just love? Don't you just love technology?
You can see how bright the lights are on this thing because I'll shut the record lights off.
You got to bring it back around again so I can see it again.
Yeah. I'll bring it back around. I'm just going to shut the lights off.
All right. I'm going to just bring up the chat here because, again.
Okay.
Hold on.
So you can see how it looks like when it's all lit up in this area at night.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
So we'll move the camera back the other way.
Nice.
And we'll wait for that logo to appear. You'll see how bright those headlights are. These are sunny white.
Now, Dave P says he'll come up, but you're going to need to send him a link. I can't. Bye, Paul.
All right, Paul. Thanks for coming in, bud.
Do you want to send Dave P a link? He said he'll come up.
Yeah, just give me a minute here. So those lights give off a lot of light. All right, JP, be quick to click on this one and say put it in there because I'm not going to stay up there very long. And we'll don't forget to have the camera on because I'll take it down pretty quick.
Click on it quickly, Dave P.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Nancy, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing all right. Better day by day.
That's good.
The one's giving me a lot of light. How you been doing, Ron?
Not bad, not bad.
It's just Thanksgiving, Dave.
Yeah, I know. He was talking about it yesterday. I kind of got it extended.
Yeah.
I'm out of work for about 6 months.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Yeah.
So how you faring?
I've got a couple spot kind of it's hard to focus on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everything else is fine. Memory's fine. Coordination's fine.
That's good. Have you been able to do anything on buildings or your layout?
I've been cleaning up because I'm actually moving into a different room.
Oh, okay.
So I had to take everything, pack up all this, and then the other room's a little bit bigger. It's a foot wider and about 5 feet deeper.
Wow. So you can have a lot more in there now.
Yep. I've already started working on a kind of a rough idea of what I'm
Go ahead.
starting to get a rough idea what I'm doing for a layout.
Right.
Since I got an extra 5 feet, most likely now I will have a multi-level runaround with a helix.
Ron, Crossed Road Acres is in the house. He says hello.
Hello, Crossroad Acres. How you doing?
Yep. And then we just married off my youngest daughter Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yep. No more
Wow.
weddings. All done for weddings. Oh yes.
So are you an empty nester now?
Oh yeah, I've been for quite a couple years now.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think of this locomotive, Dave?
It looks pretty nice. Sounds pretty good. Operates pretty good.
Yeah. That's an SD90MAC.
I like it.
Yep.
All I got to do now is just get the ditch lights working on it, and then I can send it off to the customer.
Okay.
Crossroad Acre says he loves all those graffiti cars. It's so cool. And then he says, Crossed Acres, but same differences low.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you liked them across anchors. I just got done working on this, that you see right now, this SD90MAC. Seeing as how I put 402 LEDs in it and TCS wow sound decoder.
Yeah. So mainly I've been just packing things up. Be right back.
All right. I'll flip back to my other camera. So,
Nancy.
Yeah.
Where were you building that puzzle thing? Church? Oh, yep. Well, I have this one.
Which one do you got? Oh, you got the one I really would love to have. I would love to have that. Oh my God.
Oh, hang on, Dave. Just keep holding that up there and I'll present you.
It's so expensive though. I can't afford it. I would love to have that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but lots of parts to it, and I mean, I've already started it. Here's part of it.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Awesome.
And another part of it.
Wow.
Couldn't believe
Yeah.
how big this sucker is. That fits.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that one. I would love to have that one. Oh my God.
Yeah, fits in there. I think right about there.
Wow. Awesome.
I'm not sure what scale it is. I know
Yeah,
it's
see, I
big.
just got. See if I can grab it. I just got done.
Turn your green screen off if you're going to show that. Oh.
Oh, yeah,
it's
ship.
in here, but
There we go.
the ship.
Yep.
So it didn't quite turn out like I really wanted it to. It's on a pedestal,
Yep.
but I wished it would have turned out better, but it didn't turn out quite as well as I would like to. But Cross Anchors Dave wants to know what scale was that?
I remember something about it. I can't remember if it's like 1/24th or 1/35th, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah.
There was
No,
someplace
they're pretty big.
yeah, I read someplace where the scale was, but I can't remember offhand.
This stagecoach, the stagecoach that I'm building is let's see, what is it? See if I can find anywhere on here where it says the scale for it. Uh, 12 and it says scale. I have to get the light on it so I can read it better. 1/18.
Okay, 1/18 scale.
1/18 scale is the stagecoach.
Cool.
Your train that you got, I got a picture of it here on the back of my box. Yours is Yours is
1/32. It's on the back
okay.
of my box.
I was just looking for the scale and I couldn't find it there, so
Yeah, 1/32.
1/32. Okay. So yeah. And I'm going to be building the Opportunity rover here really soon too.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I couldn't
and
believe it.
he is 125 by 160 by 120.
It's a good size.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of interesting how that thing goes together with no glue.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
No, this will take glue though. This one.
Yeah. They fits together and
This
then you
one's no glue.
lock it in with toothpicks. It's all pressure fitted.
Yeah. But I really want that train one. I really do want that one. That one is my dream one to get.
Yeah, I got it as a gift.
Yeah, mine was a gift too. The stagecoach, that was a gift for my birthday. So nice. I got to get out to my layout at some point today too, and start working on getting the track. Make sure the track is all set up for the live stream when I do my Halloween live stream on the
Hey,
Halloween. The day before Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
30th. I'm gonna do mine on the 30th because Cross Anchors is gonna go on the 31st. So
I don't plan on letting Nancy know my address, Randy.
like I can really get there and steal it from him, Randy.
No, but you can always hire somebody.
I wouldn't do that.
You know how
Oh,
it is.
it's halfway put. It's over half put together. You don't want to get it, Nancy.
Huh?
I said it's just about halfway put together. You don't want to come get it now. Half the fun's putting it together.
Oh boy. Yeah. Crossroad Anchor says they're doing their costume party on Halloween night.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where my mask is. I have a Liberty mask. I'm trying to find it and I don't know where it's at. I have to dig through things to find it.
Hey, Ron,
Yeah.
how wide is your bench work?
In which room?
Anyway, what do you do average?
The bench work that you're looking at right now, that section's not quite it's maybe 1.5 feet there in that section.
Okay.
The rest of it's around 2 feet wide.
Okay. I'm debating how wide to make my bench work in my new room.
Oh yeah.
They're thinking around between 22 and 24
Mm-hmm.
for the lower, and 18 and 20 for the upper.
Right. And it's attached to the wall, so.
Yeah.
And I got because there's no legs holding it up. It's all I got gussets and everything all put it to hold it up. It's all bolted into the studs.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did it that way is because I can basically put a second level underneath if I want.
Yeah.
So which might be happening. Maybe I got to think about it a little longer because I wouldn't mind having a complete staging yard underneath, where I've got all the trains lined up and ready to come out.
All right.
But you know, every railroad is always subject to be ripped down and remodified to something else too. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ron.
Railroads are never complete.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, Ron.
Yes, Nancy.
The stairway was just across the way.
I haven't got a camera aimed at that area right now, Nancy.
Oh.
And Nancy, if I do reconfigure, I might be taking the tracks out of the stairs.
No.
You're torching her.
Oh. Don't tell me that.
I know everyone loves the stair shot.
How can you not like it? I mean, it's not every day you see a train coming out of the hole of the stairs. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So I just finished up my I might have to turn off my green screen again, darn it. I will just leave the sucker off for a while. But I just finished up my last Halloween car for the Halloween train.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I kind of had to change the different stickers because some of the ones that I had put on there were way too big for the train, because when it came out of the tunnel, it got stuck in the tunnel coming out. So I had to go with the smaller ones. So yeah, so this is just one of them, but I got many of them that look like this and many other versions. So
Yeah, and at 4 o'clock, I think I'm going to shut the stream down because I do have to work tonight, so I should go lay down shortly.
right.
I'll stay on for another 20 minutes or so.
So
Oh, be right back. Be right back for a second.
did you read what Randy said? Randy said second level would require another hole in the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a continuous level, second level. It'd just be a stub end. Which means I would have to move my computer and everything.
Okay. Back. Yeah. Picked up two new locomotives.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's an old RS1 unit.
Nice.
Yep, RS1.
Yeah, RS1.
Picked up that one. And then picked up another one.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And this one's a misprint.
No,
What
is it?
scale,
No.
Yep.
what scale is that?
HO.
Okay.
See where it says railroad on the cab there?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be railway.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
One of the first editions that they ran, misprinted the. It should say.
Oh, yeah. Where do you live, Dave?
Away from you.
He'll wake up in the morning, they'll be gone.
And then I also I've had this one for a while. It's kind of wrapped up, but so.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, that's got a nice looking paint scheme on that one, too.
Yeah, they didn't seem to want to make up their minds what paint schemes they wanted.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, found those in an auction, got them real cheap, so I was really happy with it.
Yeah. Well, I got another, just to show you.
Yeah, but those are HO scale, Nancy. I don't know if I answered your question on that.
Oh, just this morning in the mail, when I went down and checked it a little while ago, before I came on Ron's. See if I can find it now. My friend in Wisconsin who has a hobby store right close to her went down there again because she got a call from the guy down there who owns the toy store or the train shop. I mean, she got a call from him saying that he had another F unit that had come in and wanted to know if he wanted it for me, that he would give her a good deal on it. So she said, yeah. And look.
Nice.
So
Great Northern?
It's a Great Northern.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, that's an old Elko.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so the guy had called her and told her that he had gotten this in and wanted to know if she'd be interested in it for me. So yeah, so there's my newest little addition to the family.
Cool.
So, yeah. So I yet to put it on the layout to see how it will run.
Yeah, we know Dave's broke now. You're right there, Randy.
No, I'm not broke, but my wallet is a little bit lighter.
This one did come with the horn broken, though. One of the horns is broken on it, but that's all right. I'll just take that other one completely off and. Yeah.
Can always add it to later.
Yeah. It has the one horn still intact, just the other horn's not there.
Yeah.
So. I mean, for these little guys, they certainly got some good detail going to them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you can see the horn and the one horn that's left anyway. Yeah.
Oh, looks nice, Nancy. Oh, where's the rest of my? Oops. Blink.
SF Renton. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Thanks for tuning in.
Oops, please, my deck. But let's see. There. But Nancy, so here's my.
Oh wow, look at.
Oh,
Oh
I
wow.
know.
Nice.
It's getting close to
Welcome to
getting.
the show and tell string.
Nice.
So it's getting just about done. And then
Love
there's a tank for it.
Nice. And what's that supposed to be again?
It's the water tower.
Oh,
Tank
okay.
will sit on top of this.
Wow.
Rising can.
Nice.
Just about done.
It's in the middle of the afternoon here, SF. We had our sleep.
Yeah. And I got to go back to bed and get some more sleep because I got to go into work tonight because I work nights.
Oh,
And maybe you should go ahead and call the stream in there, Ron.
That's 4 o'clock in 10 minutes, about 11 minutes or so. I will be. Go up and grab something to eat and lay down and have a snooze.
snoozes are all good.
We're almost ready to go to bed, and Ryan's getting up.
Yeah. I won't be ready to go back to bed for a while now.
Yep, I work in Canada, and it's the Canadian Thanksgiving today, so that's why, or else I would have been gone to work on a Sunday night. So I got 3 days off for a change.
Nice, nice, nice.
Now I'm going to be keeping my eye open for a couple of those Canadian Pacific SD90MACs. But seeing I'll have this one here until Friday, I get to play with it and then clean up the wheels and put it back in the box. And of course, I'm going to shoot some videos on it as well and get them up.
He wants to know what you do at work. He's a truck driver. He shifts cargo around, I guess.
No, I shunt trailers.
Oh, okay.
I move trailers around at a warehouse. Once they get loaded, I pull them out of the door and park them for the other drivers to come and pick up. I'm not an over-the-road truck driver anymore. Now I'm just a shunter, which is a good thing. It's a nice change of pace.
All right.
And I don't have far to work because it's just around the corner from where I am. I'm about 3 minutes away. So
I see Canadian National's doing some heritage units.
they are.
I heard something on it recently. And there's talk that hopefully one of the railroad manufacturers will do them up.
Have a good day, cross tankers. Bye.
I think they're a bunch of SG60s.
All right. Oh, yeah, SD60s.
Yeah.
Oh, well, CN's original colors were olive green with gold striping on them.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be doing Illinois Central paint scheme,
Yeah.
Wisconsin Central,
Oh, yeah.
Wasabi.
This is the original color of CN.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Oh, they're just probably doing it because Canadian Pacific did the third heritage units,
Yeah.
and plus they did one for the different ones for the armed forces.
Yep. I like those armed forces ones.
Yeah. You know, they represent the American and Canadian armed forces, right? So,
Yep.
and those are SD60s. No, those are SD70
Yeah. Oh, that's, I think, they are SD70. Bad boy.
Yeah, they bought quite a few of them because and plus they have the two heritage units too. You know, one's in block writing and the other one's in scriptive writing
Yeah.
of the original
Yeah.
colors,
Yep. I remember.
a gray and maroon type paint
Yep.
scheme, which I really like. That.
Yeah, we're babysitting. Daughter went on their husband and wife went out, and so we're watching their dog for the night.
Oh, your dog's sitting.
Yep. Pain in the butt.
Just when you thought you got rid of all the kids, you ended up with two more that bark.
4-legged.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're supposed to be picking them up today. And well, we're supposed to be getting a puppy around November or December.
Oh, wow.
Golden Retriever.
Oh, I love golden retrievers. They have such a laid back personality, and
Real good dispositions.
yeah. If I ever get a service dog, that's my number one choice for a dog. The breed of dog is either, I mean, they're going to get a golden retriever or I'll get a black lab. Just because they're you know, those two breeds are. They got such easy personalities and they're easier to train.
Yep.
They're like people pleasing dogs. They like to please people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So but my doctor told me when it does come time for me to get a service animal, I'll need to have a fairly big dog that's going to be able to hold my weight if something ever happens, God forbid. But should I fall out of my chair or something like that, you know, we're going to train the dog how to get underneath me or whatever. And yeah. All right, SF, take care. Thanks for coming.
All right, right. Later, buddy. Thank you.
But right now, I don't see having an animal for a while because I would never be unfair to any kind of animal. If I knew I don't have the means to take care of them, I won't put them in. I won't. Can't afford to feed it, you don't need to have it.
Yeah.
CSX, how you doing? We're getting ready to shut down in about 3 minutes, buddy.
Yep.
So thank you for coming.
Hi, CSX. But yeah.
Yeah, but if they do come out, because one of them they said was Misabi. If they come, one of the manufacturers comes out with that one, I'm definitely going to buy one.
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping my eye on a Santa Fe engine that I would really like to have.
Yeah. CSX is going to Indiana this weekend.
What's in Indiana? Oh, Indiana has a big horror nights going on at one of their theme parks out there.
Oh yeah.
So Adam the Woo just put a big video out on it too. It looks like it's going to be lots of fun.
All right, Randy. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Randy, take care.
All right, Randy.
Sorry, Ron.
That's all right. We understand. You'd like to talk.
We don't mind listening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At least you're still making noise.
Yeah, that counts. Oh, Nancy. We love you.
All right. Love you guys too.
We try our best.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you're going
All right.
train. CSX is going train watching. Ooh.
All right. Well, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm going to shut her down now, and I'm going to go up and have something to eat, and then go to sleep for a while.
Well,
So thank you, everybody in the chat for coming, and Dave, Nancy, thank you for being on panel.
no
Thank you
problem. Thanks for having me.
You guys have a great day. Everybody have a good day, good night, or good morning, wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch everybody later. And bye for now.
Have a nice day.
Bye, everybody.